Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So today's video is going to be my walkthrough of my new setup of my navy blue planner. So if you want to see what I've got in here and how I've got it all set up, then just keep watching. So for any of you guys that have been watching my channel since the beginning, or even close to that, you know that I've been in my dark mint planner forever. It is my favourite planner and I really wanted, this is it, Ryan's just got it for me. This is my old baby. Oh, miss you. But I was persuaded to try out a new planner, and this one's just, it's my colour. Like, we all know I love navy, so this was my colour. This spoke to me on a very deep level, and I'm really excited to have a new planner and to be trying a new one. So I've been in it like permanently for like 2 or 3 weeks. And I really love it at this point. So I'll just show you how I've set it up. I'm not quite finished. I still have one more thing to do, but the basics of it is all there. So on my little dashboard thing on the side here, I have a beautiful shot of where my grandparents live. It's actually where I'm getting married. So that's there, and then I've got a little star paperclip holding that in place with a little tag that says Make a Wish. A lot of these items are out of the new Kaisercraft Stargazer collection. So I will leave links for all of that down below. I've then got a little set of post-it notes in here. This is actually a Kaisercraft one. I can't remember what collection it is, but I will find out and leave it down below for you. I've then got my really gorgeous Simply Danny Designs paperclip that came in my mystery lime mail from last month. I have a Planner's Anonymous feather, and then I've made myself this little shaker. So all it is just using one of the business or 2 of the business card slots. I've just made it with my fuse tool. It's just a bit of plastic. It's just got Follow Your Dreams in it with a little bit of the light one and then some sequins. It's nothing special, but I think it looks really cool there. More to the point, I kind of like having the clear. It really lets that blue shine through, which I really enjoy. So that's just there just purely for decoration. In the zip, all I keep in here is my USB stick. This just has all my thumbnails, all my information. Basically my whole life lives on this on this thumb drive, so that lives in there. And then in the inside I've got my little perpetual calendar that just has everybody's birthday in it. That just stays there so that I can move it in if I don't do it at the start of the year. So then my dashboard here is made up of 2 items. I have a piece of acetate sheet from the new Kaisercraft Stargazer, and then I've got a laminated dashboard, like a proper one. Well, not proper, but you know what I mean. It's just a piece of scrapbook paper that I've cut to the right size and laminated. And then when they sit together, that's when it looks really cool. But I love the acetate sheet, and the way that it's sat over the scrapbook paper actually looks really cool. So I just love the combination there. And then on the back, I've got some more Stargazer paper with some quotes. This one actually came from Endota Spa. I go more often than I probably should, but it was just a little quote that I loved, and I kept it with me in my wallet for a couple of weeks. And so then when I got my new planner, I decided to put in here, and it just says believe in what you want so much it has no choice but to materialize, and I just love it. So it lives in there just to remind me to keep believing in what I want. On this side I have, and it's more to keep the sections separate, so this will be where my new dividers come in, which is what I'm still working on. If you saw my Planner Babe box unboxing, you know that I got some little tabs that said today, week, month, etc. So I'm going to use them in here. I just haven't quite worked that out yet. But I'll have a monthly section. So this will be my month. So it's got all of my months in there for now. I've just got that paper clip together just so I don't have to look at the white page, but that I can replace it if I want to. So that's there. Right. Has his phone on when we're filming. How rude. So at the back of the month section, so there's my December, I have, again, these are just paper clips so that I can replace them when I put the next lot of months and stuff in at the end of the year. I just have a piece of paper. These are both Planner's Anonymous bits. All you need is a dose of vitamin C and a little shaker here. And then that's where the next divider is going to live, and this is going to be my weekly section. So this is just my little manifesto. If you've done the, oh, which one was it? Was it the Dream, Do, Enjoy, Share one workshop that kikki.K have? They ask you to write a manifesto, and that's what came out. So I actually keep that in here because I really love it. I think I did really well with that. So that's just decorated with bits from the Daydreamer collection from Kaisercraft. And then I've just got my Weeklies in here. I just take them out when it feels too thick. So that's not too often. Like at the moment, when do I have? I have back till Easter. It's the start of June. Well, yeah, right. That's, what, 2 months worth? 3 months worth? May, June. Yeah, 2 months worth. So that's not too bad. So just enough in here that feels like can still keep track of stuff. And then that goes all the way through till December. And then at the back, and this is where my last section will be, and I still have to decide how I differentiate this. It might be another piece of paper in between these two. But at the back is sort of my miscellaneous bits. So there's a few different bits and pieces in here, but it's just my bits section. So I've just got my little period tracker. I've got my footy tips, just so that I can keep track of who's winning. Ryan's winning. And then I've got a couple of login tracker sheets from Chasing Planner Piece, and I've got a couple of the kikki.K inserts. These are just the to-do ones from the Own Your Story collection. I just like having these in here for those days when I am really, really busy, because occasionally I am, and I just need to plan my life out hour by hour or task by task, as opposed to my weekly way. I don't need to do it often enough to change the way I plan, but just every once in a while, just to have an extra bit of paper is really, really helpful. At the back, I have a little plastic pocket with some extra stickers and stuff in it. I've also got my 6-month warranty on my shoes, so when they break, which I'm sure they will, I can go and replace them. I haven't moved the notepad because I thought it was gorgeous, so I wanted to leave it there. I don't use the notepads often enough anyway, but I have got a plan to do a bit of a protector the same way I did my old one, using a lime and mortar postcard that I know is coming my way next month if I get the mystery lime mail. I changed my pen. I have one of the Planners Anonymous ones in here, but I just changed it to the navy blue one. If I was being honest, I wish that was silver, but that's the only thing I would change. And then my key, which I've now replaced, instead of having, I've got two actually. So this little weekly one, this is from Charlotte at Flutterby Planners. She sent this to me to have a look at, and I just fell in love with it. It's just easy to pull in and out and move every week, and it just takes me directly to where I need to go. But I do love having a little hangy chain thing. So this is just a chain that I've got, I think it came out of one of my Planner Bay boxes, and I just took off what was on it, replaced it with the little star that came out of the kikki.K advent calendar. And on the bottom here, I've just added in a little charm. I bought this at the Melbourne Planner Markets from Simply Dandy Creations, and I just loved it so much. I actually stole it out of my house planner, but I love my little succulent. He's just so cute. So he sits at the bottom. That actually fits in there really, really nicely. Occasionally I have a little bit of a problem with the actual clip, because it's just clipped around the rings there, but generally speaking, it's pretty good. And that is how I've set my new planner up. It's working brilliantly. I know it's not particularly different from the way I used to do it, but I do love this slight change. I love having this. I seriously love opening this up and just having that planets with the way the circles sit there is just really, really, I did a really good job. Love it. Love the color. It feels a little bit more, I'm a little bit prouder to take this out now. I don't know why. I think the old one just felt sometimes a little kiddish, not a lot, but a little. Whereas this feels really grown up now. I feel very, very special whenever I pull this out at work. Occasionally this feels a little chunky, and I think it's mainly just because I've got a bunch of clips all in this area here. The other really cool thing, if you haven't done it already or don't know already, these little pockets are really great to have at the back just to keep your pages from getting stuck. A lot of people have page lifters. I find that this is the easiest way to do it. So it's just you're in your planner, you've done everything, you close it up. All I do is grab hold of this, pull that little envelope, and that fixes everything up. And then you can close it and you don't have any pages being folded, which is really, really handy. Why is it sitting funny? I don't know. Occasionally it just sits a bit weird and I don't quite know why. But like I said, it's just about time to take a couple of weeks out anyway. So we're nearly at the point that I'll move some things around. And if it does do this, and it sort of feels a bit chunky, sometimes I just take some of the clips out, and that way they're not quite as bulky. So that is my little walkthrough. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Please let me know down below how often you like to change up your planner setup. How often do you like to redo your dashboards? Like I've been in my old one for so long. It feels very foreign, but it feels very nice to be in something new. So let me know all those details down below. Don't forget to tag me in any of your new planner setups on Instagram if you would like to. I'd love to see them. My social media links are all down below and you can tag me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Don't forget that my live video is tonight at 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time, and I'll be doing my monthly decoration live with you guys. So if you want to do your monthly decoration while we're there, I'd love to see what you create as well. You can send me videos on social media and stuff, and we can share them together. So that'd be really cool. So hopefully I'll see you a little bit later on tonight. Have a good rest of the day. Bye.